You're listening to Radio Multiverse.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Radio Multiverse RPG with your host, Ramsey. And today we're gonna play a very special one-shot of a nice game called City of Mist. It was in Kickstarter not too long ago at the end of last year. Unfortunately, I missed said Kickstarter. And I'm a bit sad about that because this game is really up my alley. I mean, it has mystery, intrigue, a neo-noir atmosphere, and has people with strange mystical powers that have some sort of connection to legends, urban myths, and or in some cases just universal concepts, shall we say. And a certain day they just through some course of events they suddenly awakened to their myth, and they became a gateway to said myth. And but in most cases the normal people are not aware of these things, because this is City of Mist, and the mist shrouds the truth from those, shall we say, commoners. And whenever you use, the players use one of their mythical abilities, the normal people will either not see it or see something more normal. If one of your characters, for instance, fires a fireball, they'll probably not see the fireball, and they'll probably assume you threw something, or maybe shot a gun. It's just something more mundane that their brains would find more comprehensible, shall we say.
They never see it coming.
Exactly. So yes, and in this city, mysteries are abound, and one of those mysteries are, where did these strange abilities come from? And because of those strange mysteries, you people came together and formed a team. But before I get into further details, let's see who we have with us today. And in fact, we have two new players. And I would like to welcome to you, Bavo.
Hello everybody, I am Bavo.
Yes, that you are. So Bavo, who are you going to be playing?
Today I'll be playing Mitosis, who is a kind of horribly mutated individual after a drunk driving accident involving his car and a biochemical tanker of some description.
Oh, I need my character.
Nasty. And he doesn't look quite human anymore, does he?
No, he does not. He looks a bit like he is a... Well, the best way to describe him would be a rock with a lot of lichen and algae growing across it, I think. Like, he is basically a biological tank by his description.
Oh, interesting. I also would like to point out that to most common folk, he would not appear to look this way. They would probably just see a horribly disfigured, scarred man. A very big scarred man, mind you, but still, they wouldn't see him being all mutated and what have you.
No, I got these scars.
Yes.
Alright. And next, we have with us Sean. Welcome, Sean.
Hi, welcome, and hi to the multiverse.
No, we're the ones who are welcoming you.
That's what you think.
Alternative facts.
Change the game, right?
Yes, change the game, whatever. So, Sean, please tell us who you're playing.
I am playing Declan Lestrange.
Yes.
The dubious antique stealer. He knows a little bit about mysteries, enough to just feel the little edges of threads of things that are going on, and he's interested in learning more.
Interesting.
And he's a kind of I see your first thing is to say kind of like Indiana Jones, but not really, but just in the sense that he's an academic, but he's a kind of a two-fisted academic.
A classic.
He doesn't so much find relics by using a little dusting tool. It's more punching Nazis and stealing them from people.
Yes.
So.
Evil. He punches evil antique dealers.
Nazis are evil.
Yes, Nazi antique dealers. So you are now declaring there are Nazi antique dealers in the city.
Yes.
I thought that's well known in antique circles. You must be out of the loop.
Okay, people, you heard it. Sean, wow, I can't believe I forgot your name. Sean just declared there are Nazi antique dealers in the city, and because he declared it, this is now a fact. Alright, things are already getting interesting.
They give terrible deals.
Come again?
They give terrible deals. They're not, if you're trying to get a bargain, do not go to them, come to me.
Exactly.
Just saying.
Don't deal with the Nazis. Go to Declan instead.
They have terrible mock-ups.
They are the alternative competition. You've got Declan and then there's the Nazis.
Yeah, that's actually on my business card. It's either me or the Nazis.
Wow.
I did not see that coming.
I think my business just went up significantly. Well done to me.
All right, thank you.
I don't know,
Sean.
given the last election in America, it might actually go down.
Okay, thank you everyone. And I'd like to point out that these are all pre-generated characters provided to us by the makers of City of Mist. That what are the makers called again? Oh yeah, they call themselves Son of Oak. And if you are also interested in checking out City of Mist, you can get all this stuff for free at cityofmist.co. So go check it out if you're interested. Also, I'd like to point out that we have this suddenly 3D setup here that just came out of nowhere, and that's because we are now using the tabletop simulator. I like it an awful lot, and I will keep using it in future games, at least if I have time to occupy myself with the whole setup, at least. In any case, one last note before we get started for real this time. I am gonna use the whole map and some miniatures and what have you, but this is not required in City of Mist. I just really wanted to try Tabletop Simulator out to its fullest. So just pointing out, you don't need maps and miniatures to play this game. All right. So,
Did you forget something?
no, I was getting out my notes.
Good.
So, we all got to meet your characters. Now, I would like to ask you all, how did you guys meet each other? Silence.
So we've got an antiques dealer, we've got a city worker, and a Xboxer. Yeah.
Yep.
An Xboxer who's horribly mutated, and on his character sheet you can clearly see him in like some kind of unhealthy environment. To me, at least, that looked like the sewers at first.
Ooh, sewers.
Yeah,
That's interesting.
It would be like if you were to look for a place to hide for a while. That could be like if your first intake is "I'm a monster," they won't find me in the sewers. That could be like the first thing that Salamander had to clear up. Actually, like something big moving through the sewers, scaring off his coworkers.
No. Those things are just tall tales about, the alligators in the sewers and all that. That's totally not real. Unlike the Red Empire, but let's not talk about that.
Let's not talk
about the Red Empire.
Did you just make another declaration?
I think I did a declaration.
Did you just say Rat Empire or Red Empire?
Rat.
Ah. Maybe they're red rats, who knows?
Oh, yes, they possibly could be.
Communist rats.
Communist
That is
psychic
the
rats.
people's teeth. Nom, 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 nom.
Yes,
Rats
psychic.
Psychic abilities, indeed.
Indeed. And that is why you do not mention them, because that gives them a gateway into your head.
Spooky.
So that could,
Well,
that could be how me and Salamander.
Well,
Well, if we want to combine it together, how about this? So, Mitosis is kind of hiding down the sewers because he's just went mutant and kind of feels like no one will. You haven't realized about the mists yet, so you just think everyone will think I'm a freak.
Yeah, pretty
You're
much.
kind of hiding down there.
because you continue to see a monster in the mirror. Yeah.
There are strange things happening in the sewers, so that's why the salamander goes down there, because he's heard about some monster lurking down there, and there's been things going on. And meanwhile, I know that some of the Nazi art dealers.
Oh, I know, yes. You said Nazi art leads. I'm there to go after a few drug dealers who have gotten their stash there and who have been working with one of these civilized-looking Germans, And they are trading. He has a lot of dope, and he asked for that some dope things. Yeah?
Okay.
Yo, John.
You're making him sound a little effeminate.
Perhaps he is.
Oh yeah, darling, we have all the dope drugs. We're Nazis, don't you know?
Und
Actually,
I prefer the word differently sexual, thank you very much.
You know what's really dope? Nazism.
You should try it. If you're not an Untermensch, it is.
Actually, Nazis would be more into the amphetamine trade,
Alright, so one of the Nazi antique dealers is extremely fabulous, got it.
Yes.
Well, they were dressed by Hugo Boss. Say no more.
Yes, and I would like to point out to our viewers that this is a very serious and noir and edgy game. Well, maybe not edgy, but still very serious.
Mm-hmm.
Carry on.
So yes, going back to a serious game. So there's rats that can read your mind. There's a gay Nazi buying dope.
Yes, trading dope.
So,
I thought he was selling dope.
So
Selling, trading dope for interesting looking artifacts. Heirlooms, yes.
okay. Maybe for like old Nazi weapons like PO8 submachine guns or something like that. That would be kind of cool.
Yeah.
Stolen
Here's
war
the-
art that was stolen during the war.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
Wait, is-
With a very fine mechanical watch that does not tell the time.
yeah, that could actually work because, like,
It tells time what time it is.
it could actually work very well because if this takes place shortly after World War II, then you could have this entire active art deal and artifact deal going on.
Technically,
It's
this
actually
takes
modern day,
place
I
during
believe, though.
modern times, unless you guys really don't want it to. Oh, no, wait. No, there was computers in this story. I'm sorry. It has to take place in modern time. Otherwise, I'll have to rework the story.
I was just wondering because everyone was suddenly on about Nazis, and I was like, wait, what?
Just join the Nazis, why don't you? It'll be fun.
Well, maybe the whole leader is also one of these gateways. Maybe that's why he's really old or something. Who knows?
Mm-hmm.
That could work. That he's like the aspect of the commander or something.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
A Methuselah or something.
Yeah.
So I guess it's probably like there's a drug deal and the Nazis, and I turn up, and Salamander turns up, and there's a kind of a 4-way shootout, and then Salamander and I realize that we're both shooting at Nazis and drug dealers, so we kind of join up. But then they're kind of overwhelming us, and then
Mitosis gets grumpy.
gigantic mountain turns up and turns the tide.
You're interrupting.
And then we're all BFFs.
I love it.
Leave me alone! This is my place to sulk.
You are disturbing my sulking grounds.
Incredible sulk.
Also, I would like to expand upon the pocket watch. It's not a watch that tells regular time. It's a watch that tells you how much time you have left.
Ooh, I like that.
That is
And
cool.
and whenever you
awful.
notice that it's about to go down to 0, you know something disastrous is going to happen, and it'll give you the option to try to avoid it.
The Immortality Watch.
Which is why that fabulous Nazi has been so good at avoiding death.
Death or death?
Death,
Both.
whatever.
He is out of his depth.
I like this. This gives me inspiration for a story. I thought
And
this
that-
was supposed to be a one-shot. Stop giving me ideas!
Never. This
That's
is all-
impossible, Ramsey.
We have ways of making you play.
Wow, that sounds like a threat if I've ever heard
Fabulous
one.
way.
Oh,
And that
wow.
means that with the commander, we can have like great time puns. A broken watch is right twice a day, mate.
So, okay, I already love it. So now I'm gonna ask you that we now know which characters you are playing and how you all met. And obviously after that you formed a crew. Now, what kind of crew would you form? What is your mission? What do you want to achieve?
West Coast rules. Yeah.
What?
Yes, indeed. What?
No more crime.
You are Crime Stoppers.
That's my first shout out.
The Crime Plungers.
Well, let's see-
Oh God, I'm going to shoot you.
Well, you've got the crime thing. Mitosis has the I want to be normal again thing, and I have the I want to know about strange things thing.
I think it will be more like we're trying to investigate what the actual flip-de-floop is going on.
Oh yeah, that's a good one because, well, you don't know anything about Mr. Blake right now. But yeah, he's also not very happy about being Salamander.
Wait, who's... Oh,
Well-
Mr. Blake is Salamander. Remember, you guys haven't told your, let's say, actual character names yet.
Nope. And the audience is oblivious as well.
So, quickly do that. So, Salamander's real name is...
Salamander's real name is Blake Blessed.
All right. What about Mitosis?
Mitosis' old name used to be Hagen Brennan. He was nicknamed Rye for his, let's say, escapades when it came to good whiskey.
Nice.
All right.
No
so
rye
what?
whiskey.
So what is his full name?
Hagen.
Yes, Hagen. Is that his first name?
Yes, Hagen Brennan.
Okay, now we're getting each other. And what about Declan? Or is that just his real name, Declan Lestrange?
Declan Lestrange's alias is Declan Lestrange.
I see! I would never have expected that.
Double bluff.
So you are telling me the Declan Lestrange is actually Declan Lestrange? If we had only knew this beforehand, I would have killed him.
But in one of
Who
my
would burn
forms,
down his shop?
I wear glasses and kind of have my hair hanging down.
Oh, no, you're doing it wrong. Brown trench coat and fedora.
And
We
your
must not watch
underpants on
Salamander.
the wrong side.
you get twice the wear out of them. But yeah, how about if our thing as a group is to basically look into the mist thing, because you can say your crime thing is people are using the mist powers to commit crime.
Yes,
And you want to
indeed.
stop that. He wants a cure, so looking into the mist will give him a cure. And I'm just looking into it because it's strange, and I'm interested in the strange, so that we all have a reason to do that.
Yes, Mr. Strange.
There's a clue in my name.
Yes.
Makes sense.
All right. So, this is gonna be your crew. You investigate the mysterious and unexplainable. What are you going to name yourself? The crew,
You mean
that
the
is.
crew or the...
Yes.
Okay, right. Because
Fabulous Lestrange +2.
No.
The strange
It's
connection.
an old Simpsons gag.
The strange connection, I like it.
It was just a joke, but if you like
Okay.
it,
I kind of honestly do want something like a bit dark, because we are a sewer worker, a guy who basically turned into a living microbe battery, I'll say, and a weird ass art
Antiques
and
guy.
antiques guy, who probably has like a shop on the bad side of town with like a dusty
a
Front
dubious shop.
How
Yeah,
about
How about the weird and wonderful?
strangers?
strangers, that could work.
The Weird Watchers.
No, that just sounds like we are starting a really weird porn channel. But yeah, I like the strangers.
The Strangers. That just reminds me of a Antwerp musical band who did parodies of well-known
As it
songs.
does everyone.
Watch out for stranger danger.
You ruined it now, Dow.
The Stranger Danger. The Strangers in the Dark. I don't know. That sounds
Things are
too...
about to get strange.
That sounds a little too menacing. I don't think anybody's gonna want to hire the Strangers in the Dark.
Detective
Strange.
Strange. Oh, I know. Detective Strange.
No, do you want to call yourself the Strangers? That's good. I mean,
I vote strangers.
Strangers?
Yeah.
Everybody?
Strangers.
Okay,
Yeah.
the
Yeah,
Strangers.
sure. It's a one shot.
At the end of the game, I'll like see if I can look up some songs of the Strangers.
Stranger danger.
So,
Danger of Robinson.
what you
Danger
guys are
zone.
all about, you investigate the weird and unexplainable, right?
Indeed, that is true.
Although I don't believe anything is unexplainable, merely unexplained.
Would
No, I
you
just
guys
want-
would you guys say you are for hire?
Yep, I need a paycheck.
Well, you're already a city worker, but still.
Yeah, boxing ain't making this much money anymore.
That's true. Yeah, you're
Yeah, I can-
probably
I
a
can
little short on work at the moment, Mitosis.
I think I still
Well, we
box, but no longer the main circuit, because I'm no
yes.
longer, photogenic,
freak
shall I
circuit?
say.
Maybe underground freaks that fight.
That
I
can go wrong in so many ways.
I know, like an underground boxing ring, bare knuckle, I still do that, but like the actual show boxing I used to do, I can't anymore because my manager dropped me because I was just no longer,
You're fugly.
Yeah.
And because you punch a grown man's head off with one blow as well.
That is also a thing, yeah.
that also does not help.
I barely tapped him. His head's
His
in another
head
state.
is all over the floor.
I also
Okay,
think
guys.
Right.
No, finish your sentence.
I think also because I probably now go outside certain weight classes. We looked at the drawings of these characters, and basically Mitosis is 2 heads taller, and I imagine most of the characters are already large men for the men in the setting. So I'm probably topping 220 or something.
You have a hard time finding good boots.
That's a
Very-
nice looking coat you got there.
Very big man.
So I'd like to suggest that we have like a headquarters in, say, the basement of my antique store. And maybe my card has like strange antique dealer and for hire or something like that on it. And, that's our
Antiques
contact point.
dealer and strange investigator.
Yes.
Okay.
No, I think you would maybe be better served with having having 2 business cards.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, do you want your customers who show up your antique store to know about all these strange investigations you do?
How about could I have a special card that people that have need of it, the card changes, so you can see the.
That would be cool. People can see through the mist, can see like on the back there's something else written.
Yeah, like on the movie The Shadow, when there's the hidden. On I think he has it on something where it changes. Oh yeah, it's someone sends him a message and it's a blank piece of paper, but then it shifts and you can actually see the text. That would be.
You need to hold it in UV light. Or something.
Don't be so scientific about it. It's people in need. That's what it is. If they need us, they can see the
It's
card.
a mysterious thing that you can do with your mysterious powers.
Yes, I do have reality alteration. So yes, I do. That's what I've done. I have altered my cards so that people in need can see the real message within the card. Which is
okay.
Oh yes, people in need.
If you need help, think strange.
So
that's a good tagline. And one more thing: that people in need to have just encountered something strange, because we don't want to pull kittens out of trees all day long.
Oh yes, our
relaxing.
particular type of need.
all right. So does everybody think it's a good idea? Your headquarters, or your office, is in the basement of Lestrange Antiques?
As long as it has a sewer access, I'm happy with it.
Personally, I would think it's maybe a better idea. It's like an office in the back of the antique store, so it's easier to reach maybe. And people can go by in the back door or something.